Suppose sacking Sore ought to be our priority. And with that, Lord Vatam is going to flee. He'll be back, though. Eva, it's King Martalia. I'm so sorry, Eva. Is he, like, walking out of the castle or something? I should have known that you were innocent. King, you shouldn't move. Worry not for my sake. Eva, have you ever heard of the Royal Stones? We got a little bit of info on them at the beginning of the game. Hundreds of years ago, the Lord of the Light gave the stones to mankind. They magnify the 4 elemental forces and bring equilibrium to the land. We truly were blessed. It is the Empire's aim to destroy the stones and to return to the land the chaos and imbalance that were prevalent before the stone's creation. But that will cause eternal global war. Why would anybody want that? That is exactly correct. The Empire desires a world where the strongest hold sway. Eva, you must not allow the Empire to seize the stones. But this is one of the lands with the Royal Stone. Where is it? Don't tell me the Empire. No, my crown opens a secret room in the castle. The ingots of ripening is kept locked within. Another stone rests with our longtime ally of Sore. The Empire most assuredly marches for there. Please guard the ingots and their other remaining stones. My liege. So yeah, the king must be like in the front of the castle here. Close enough where we can hear him, but these knights did not hear him. But he must be out of the castle because they saw him, I guess, fall and take his last breath. The Saker Knights. Your Highness, is that Eva? I wasn't sure I believed that you'd gone traitor. But this puts paid any doubts I've had. That guy has the little different sprite with the cape. He is the leader. We're going to want to defeat his minions first for experience. Insurgent, traitor, killer! Even though technically these guys are, good guys, it's just a big misunderstanding. But we want experience. It's not like Tactics Ogre where you lose favor if you defeat too many characters of a certain nationality, and that could play into the ending. Well, the bad thing is we didn't get to heal a lot of our characters up before the battle is over because we got that critical hit on Lord Vatam. But we do have a little bit of time here to heal up. We're going to form a little line here, little L-shaped line. And then the knights will march down to us. The leader will luckily go to the back. The leader is kind of like Eva in that he's a fighter, but he also has healing spells. So he's going to stay in the back for support and heal his guys. All the soldiers, the Sacred Knights there, they're all Earth Elemental, so there's no elemental weakness to exploit. But then again, we don't have to worry about elemental weaknesses for our characters, so we're going to get all of our characters up to the front. We'll pass the turn. Like I said, we'll just channel them down into the little section here and take them out. They are like the Knight and the Ranger that we have on Nico and Scrawl, and they have a special ability that damages them but does extra damage to whoever it hits. So we're going to go up and just attack them here. Form our little line here. And they're not too difficult. If we form a little line, we can basically keep that only one of them can attack us at a time. So there you see that little special. They take a little bit of damage, but do a little bit of extra damage to us. Just looking at my different characters, I want to try to get most of them to a similar level. I'm going to get them to, trying to get all my fighters basically to around level 9. Every single one of these guys gives 15 experience except the boss who gives 16. So there we go, we got Horai up to 9. And we get a little bit of stats. The only one I haven't been, the only person I've really been neglecting is someone I shouldn't be neglecting is Eva. Vasily is close to another level, so we'll get him fighting here. Get him up to level 9. Taurus, because he was stuck in the back for most of the fighting, he'll be one level behind, but we'll eventually catch him up. So let's bring him up. Yeah, he's only level 7 right now, but the thing is most of my characters are just one fight away from gaining a level. I should be able to get everybody up. Ooh, I need to heal here. Let's heal Eva up. Heal spell does 50% of the max hit points. We'll get other spells later that do more than heal more. So move Eva up here. No need to scan anybody. So we'll just heal characters at the front line. And like I said, as long as you have that nice front line here, we can only be attacked one at a time. So, luckily the Saker Knights, even though they're supposed to be like an elite force, they are not strong enough to defeat our characters in just one battle. So there we see the leader there, using the heal spell, healing up his men. But he's just delaying the inevitable. Depending on where you make your line, if you make it to the south a little further, sometimes enemies may come down on the left side of the castle. We'll boost ourselves up here, do triple damage. Get pretty close to finishing them off, so be able to finish him off the next turn. Weaken this guy with Horai here. Except that we don't want him to get a kill because we already have him at level 9. But he'll be able to put him down in range for Taurus there to get the kill, level up. We don't have to worry about the hit points we drop these guys to, because like I said, they're not like fighters who will block when they get really low on hit points. He's level 8. We want to get another level for him. So we can get that here. And he'll even he'll use his special even though he's at almost single digit hit points. We got a critical hit when we don't need it. So then Vassar now will get his level here. We'll heal him up, bring somebody else to the front of the line. How's he doing with health? So we can probably have somebody weaken up this guy and then finish him off. Oh, cool. Taurus will finish him off himself. Oh, and he dodged. Not good. When we got critical hits when we didn't want them, and we got a dodge when we didn't want either. Bad RNG. Well, we can always have our healer gain more experience. She's quite over leveled. That's okay. Another level 12 now for Pauline. Only 4 more to go. 16 is the max. Like I said, we want to get that healer up. Just to increase her survivability. They like to go after squishy targets like the healers and Eva. So let's heal up here. And as you can see, this battle, once we start taking down numbers, not too difficult. Even the captain, even though he's a level higher than his soldiers, he's not much of a problem. He does have the boost spell, like how Eva does. This guy got lucky again. Dodge. So just to be safe, we'll use our skill to finish him off. And finish him off. And that'll give Scrawl another level. He's a little behind our fighters, but he's at level 8. Get him more experience later on. Alrighty, let's just look at how our characters are doing, see how their levels are. And we'll pass the turn. Too bad it doesn't like automatically end the turn, you have to select. And then that captain will come in here and fall in. Yeah, our healer's doing almost as much damage as our fighters. So the levels are 4. And he's in good enough range to be defeated by someone else. Move our healer back. Heal some characters up. So we're going to try to keep Eva at good health, because she's probably going to draw aggro from the captain. And like I said, he does have that boost spell. You saw how deadly the boost is just with our own characters. I'll weaken this guy just a little bit. I want to make sure that Tortoise can finish him off. He's our lowest level fighter. He'll just run away. What does he say? I run sometimes. Well, when in doubt, it's okay to retreat. It's not like Ogre Battle where you retreat and you lose charisma. Whoever the unit leader is. Charisma, of course, is important in that game, but it determined if you could level up, change classes. The only class changes in this game that we can have is we can have a healer transform into a bishop to learn better spells. We can have a mage turn into an evoker, and then the mage also with a certain item can become a more powerful magic user. But other characters like Eva, our fighter, our knights, our rangers, they can't change class. They're stuck at the class they're in. Alright, we'll heal up. And he's probably going to come right after Eva. I'm surprised he didn't use the boost right away, but we'll show him the power of boost. Well, how much? He wouldn't have done that much more. We'd still be safe if even if you'd use the boost on us. I said boost is triple. Just checking my characters here, see if I can get. I said the boss only gives 16 hit points, 16 experience. Not enough for any of these other characters to gain a level. But Taurus, our fighter, is a little behind. He's a level behind Hoy and Vassler, our other fighters we started the game with. So we'll give the kill to him. He won't be able to gain a level, but it'll help catch him up. Maybe by next battle, we'll be able to get everybody up to like maybe level 10. And we finished off the captain. Glory be to Martalia. In a pointless battle that we did not have to fight. Alright, so here we are back in town. I'm going to talk with a fortune teller here. Let me tell you your fortune. There's no real reason to get the fortune, but I'm going to get it anyway just to show it off. But basically, it would have been nice to know this fortune before this battle. If monsters are beaten by a certain character, a specific character, they may become allies, and that character, of course, is Eva. But it's it's a percentage. It's not a guarantee. This is all the Earl's fault. You remember the Earl was the traitor? Hard to believe the Earl was a spy. Well, maybe we'll get revenge on him. Now, if a building is on fire, you can't enter it, even though it looks like you could. The door's open, but can't get in. Out of the way, buddy. Up here, Gramps and me were worried, so we'll follow you. The Empire is merciless. Let's talk with this guy here. What's he have to say? The Saker Knights have not come back from Soar. Yeah, they did. We just unfortunately killed them. But they gave good experience. And here we are in the castle. Where did Eva go? Well, let's check the throne room here first. It makes sense. That's where the king might have left his crown. The key to getting the royal stone. Nothing on this throne. So I'm going to head back down. And you might have noticed behind the stairs there was another passageway. So we just have to walk behind it. There we see the passageway. It's a little tough to see, but when you come back down, it's readily visible. Eva, is this? She must already went up and got the crown. Warrior, what is true courage? What is true hope? That voice, Lord Saperlux. She, of course, would know the voice. She's, like I said, a guardian angel. Two mages bowed to the Empire, and they suffer for it. But Leo gave his life for you, and the king entrusted you with the royal stone. So her destiny is what Lord Cyclus thought. They saw the light in your heart. Never lose hope. And we obtained our first MacGuffin, the Ingwaz of Ripening. I guess it's a good time. There's 16 battles in this game. 1/4 of the way through the game, we get the first of the 4 MacGuffins. Now we'll just leave here. We're also going to get something else here. We're going to get a little cutscene. Uh-oh. That house has really caught fire. Wow, Mommy's trapped by the fire. Stay back. It's like Final Fantasy VI, where you had to go save Realm from the one house that stored a lot of fire rods. This place just stored weapons, and we're gonna get a free weapon upgrade for Eva because we saved the mother. Mommy. She'll be fine. The bone isn't bad. Normally the bad thing with fire is smoke inhalation. Thank you ever so much. Please, this is my father's. I want you to have it. We obtained a claymore. We don't just automatically equip. We'll have to go into our inventory, but we'll do that. There you are, and fit as a fiddle to boot. And here I was all worried. Things have been bad since the king's passing. But we must soldier on. You've got to warn Sword of the coming storm. They've always been allies of Martalia, so they're bound to lend aid. Still can't go into the houses. Thank you. Thanks so much. So we can talk with Eva and determine to go. We're going to make our save though first at the end. Best of luck. Well, let's see if these other folks have any new dialogue. Nope. This lady? Nope, same thing. The Empire is merciless. Well, like I said, they want a world where only the strong survive. But we're going to, of course, do our best to prevent that from happening. Hard to believe the Earl was a spy. You know, we'll get revenge eventually. First, let's make our save here at the inn. We'll equip that claymore to Eva. Set claymore. Give it to Eva. That boosts her attack by 18. So even though she's a little far behind in level, that really will boost her attack. And once we get to another item shop, we can sell that other equipment. But we'll have to wait a little bit. For now, we'll just save our game. And then we'll go talk with Eve again and then head out for our next battle. Take care. Have a good one. Thanks for following along. Bye.